got some stuff from Set Active. I just thought it'd be fun to show you guys. So we're setting up for the TC2 intro right now. Hey guys, welcome back to our channel. I'm Megan. And I'm Sierra, and this week we're going to be doing a college week in our life, grad school week in our life, whatever you want to call it. We have our first week of PT school for spring semester this week. So Sierra and I both got up early today, got up at 6, which we never do because our first class is at 8. And because it's supposed to maybe snow later, we decided we're going to take the bus today. We have to head out at like 7:16, even though class doesn't start until 8. We're just going to have to wait. So yeah. We have 2 in-person classes, and then after that from 10 to 12 we have a Zoom meeting, so we'll still be on campus for that, but just not in class with everyone. Yeah, and that's not going to be like how our Mondays typically are, but that's how they're going to be for like the first 2 weeks. So yeah, that's what we have going on today. Nothing too crazy. We'll be done by noon, and then we'll come back and hopefully we don't have that much we have to do. Alright, we made it. So good news is that where's Megan going? Good news is that we finished up class, and aside from prepping for classes tomorrow, we don't really have any work to do because it's first day of classes. It's mostly administrative stuff. I'm starving.
It feels like Rudolph. That's because it's freezing
I know,
outside.
It's so cold. It's like 20 degrees, which some of you are probably like, that's not cold.
No, it feels like at least 12 when I checked earlier, but like it feels even colder than when I left this morning. There's supposed to be like a winter storm warning today. Yeah. It feels like 18 degrees. Okay. So I swear it feels colder than that, okay?
It feels really cold. So we're gonna have some lunch. I want to talk to you guys about our fridge though. Okay, so Megan and I went grocery shopping when we first got back, and we have our drinks and stuff. Obviously, have our Coke. Megan tried out this AHA beverage. She doesn't like it. She thinks it sucked. And I also had like 2 sparkling waters that I already drank. But I'm just curious, like, what do you guys do to fill up your fridge? Like, we only ever have leftovers, which is here and here, or stuff to make meals that we like know we're gonna make, but it's still pretty empty. So what do you guys put in your fridge? Let me know. This is my life hack for microwaving noodles. Get a paper towel to put over the top and get it wet, so then when you're reheating it, it's kind of like you're steaming it again, and it just makes it taste better. Alright, so we finished eating lunch and doing some tack stuff that our mom asked us to do. So now we're going to get started on some YouTube stuff. I think you'll see us in the mirror. So we have a TC2 video to get started on that we're doing kind of like collab style with Maggie. And then I also need to start on a video for this channel, which I'm excited about, but I won't give too much away. So we need to start getting out some lights. Megan also is getting out.
Yeah, we bought something February, like literally last year, that was supposed to be used because we really like doing handheld stuff, just like instead of setting on a tripod if we don't have to. And so I was like, let's get this thing so that it can like be more stable and it would like balance it out and we'd never take it out of the box.
So we're gonna try that because it actually might be really helpful for one of the videos we're doing. But yeah, we might just spend like, I don't know, a couple hours, maybe less than that, just getting some clips. So we're setting up for the TC2 intro right now. Since the video is going to be filmed over a month, that's all we're doing right now. We are going to maybe start our first thing today, but since the winter storm is coming, we actually are not going to work out at the gym. We might work out.
We need a treadmill for the video, so guess what we're doing.
Otherwise, we have our lights set up, so we're just gonna sit on our ottoman, and then I don't know if you can really tell it in the video, but we try to add some stuff in the background to help with lighting and also maybe make it more interesting. So we have our LED lights on, and then we turned that lamp on in the background just so when we're sitting down it's got more going on. So this is our gimbal. We still have to work it out, like we're trying to make it work, but we decided we're not gonna probably use it for this video just because we need to work out the kinks a little bit.
But how nice would this be, like especially if we just like are freehanding like a gym video or something? You run around the gym all the time.
Yeah.
We like are just holding it. So it's kind of heavy.
There's like the weights on the bottom, so yeah.
Be a good workout.
Right now, because when we're going in Sierra's room, we really want this light to be working, so that way we have lights that aren't those. And so
We're just waiting for that to charge up a little bit, and then Sierra did her intro for the video already, and then we'll go in her room and do a walkthrough. I just realized that we haven't said what the video is, but maybe you can guess what it might be, given all that information.
But no more.
It is now at 3 o'clock, and Sierra and I finished up doing YouTube recording stuff, so I was taking a look at the class that we have tomorrow to make sure that if we have stuff we're supposed to do, that I would do that, because that's really all I have to do for school today, which is nice. So tomorrow we have cardiopulmonary lecture and lab in person, and I have to read a 2-page article for lab and like skim the first chapter of the book to be prepared for lecture. I like to start reading the textbooks if they say to do that, but then I feel like as the semester goes on, you kind of get a sense for like if it really is important for you to do that or not. But I'll probably do that. That was like 20 pages, so not horrible. And then for our other class, we have neuroanatomy lecture tomorrow as well. That's just an intro. We don't have anything that we're supposed to do, and that is on Zoom. So that is what I'm going to start doing right now, and then probably work out later just here. So Sierra is finishing up reading something. Well, it was just like, again, we just briefly skimmed the first chapter, so she's... And so I got some stuff out for my workout. So I have this resistance band on my door, my yoga mat out just because that's my home base, and then our glute bench, first time working out with it at our apartment. And then I only brought the 10s out because honestly I'm still pretty sore, so I'm probably gonna keep my weight pretty light today. I don't know if I said this, but in the background I have Soul because I started watching that a couple days ago, and it's just gonna be something fun to watch while I work out. We are now going to start making some dinner. So we are making, this is a HelloFresh recipe. It's called penne with a kick. And we're gonna kind of modify it because they have a couple things that we didn't want to put in it. But it's 6 o'clock. This I think should take probably 20 to 30 minutes. 30 minutes is what it says. And then after that, I'm gonna shower because I'm so cold, like for some reason, and I literally have our apartment at like 72 right now, and it still just seems so cold to me. So I think a shower sounds great, but I kept pushing it off because we got finished working out. Then I had to finish watching Soul, which was pretty good, by the way. And then me and Sierra were deciding on stuff that she needs to order for a video. So now we make dinner, and then I shower. Here's how it turned out, and we will let you guys know if you like it or not. Totally forgot to get our first bite. I don't know how. I just reenact it. I don't have a bite. I have the hiccups. This is good. Like, this is actually like one of the, like, I made it and I'm not just like, well, I'll like power through. Getting ready to make some popcorn right now, and I think we'll probably just talk to you guys in the morning. I think we're both planning on waking up at 7 because our first class isn't until 10. Hey guys, it is Tuesday morning, so me and Sierra have our first class at 10 o'clock in person. It's 8:45. I woke up around 7, Same. But I haven't really been doing that much, and we're going to
morning.
Probably catch a bus around, well, we have to leave here at like 9:30 to catch a bus. And we have a pretty much full day on campus, but we do have one class on Zoom, but we're just gonna be like on campus still because then we have a class after that that's still on campus. Also, yesterday we found out, which we forgot to tell you guys, that we get to get the COVID vaccine early. So they said that hopefully we get emails later this week to maybe start scheduling stuff. We still have literally no idea when that's going to be our turn, but because we do have clinical experiences this semester, we qualify. And that was just like really exciting news because we've known it since before our last semester ended that they were going to try and see if we were on the list to get it early. We found out yesterday that we were, so that was just really good news. Other than that, I don't really have anything else.
Me neither. It's been a nice morning though.
Sierra and I just ate lunch, and we are now going to the library because we have to print something off. And also our next class is just on Zoom, so we're probably just going to stay here until we have lab. So we pretty much just got back from classes. It's 5:30 right now. Today's definitely our longest day of the week. So it was like 6 hours worth of class. 4 of it was lectures, and like we came to the realization that last semester so many of our lectures were pre-recorded, which we like could speed up, and so it was just like a lot.
Like doing your own time.
So yeah, it was just a lot of like sitting, and my back was killing me during our second lecture, and I couldn't do anything about it. So, but we have to re-record a potential ad for our podcast. We have to redo it, so we're gonna do that quickly, and then we have to finish watching one of our lectures. I think only like 15 minutes, and I'll double speed it, so it's really not that much. We just kind of ran out of time for it, and then we're supposed to have a reading for one of our classes tomorrow, but when I checked earlier, it was not up, so I'll probably try and like tackle that stuff as soon as we're done with this. Sorry for the dishwasher noise in the background, but it is 6 o'clock now, I guess 6:15. And we are having leftover tacos. We're also watching Rick Machio's vlog that just went up today. And I was able to do the reading. And
like, this could not have waited any longer.
And then I also finished watching the neuro lecture. There was only 10 minutes left, so not bad. I think that, you know, could be good to leisurely review some stuff on the couch if I like put something on in a little bit. And that doesn't sound like horrible to me, so I'm like, okay, maybe I do that.
Yeah.
Me and Sierra kind of reviewed just like literally just a little bit of cardio earlier during our break. But it was kind of like good because it was like mostly a review in that lecture of like stuff we've like seen, but it still is just like time to refresh and stuff. Like there was autonomic nervous system stuff where I was like, I don't fully remember this, so let me like go fine tune the details. And I was trying to find YouTube videos that were helpful, but I didn't really find that were helpful. So honestly, like Wikipedia ended up being the thing that I needed to straighten me out.
Because I was gonna go maybe look at old exercise biz notes, but
I was thinking of doing that too, because I was like, I think I have some of my old notes.
I have mine.
I just got some stuff from Set Active in the mail. I bought it myself, so I just thought it'd be fun to show you guys. I have gotten things from them before. Like I've gotten 2 tops and 2 leggings. And I think that their tops, like that's where they are really good in my opinion. And then their leggings I think I kind of don't need. So I got a new top, and then also they have lounge stuff, which I have been looking at. I really think it looks so good, but it's usually sold out. So I got a pair of lounge shorts and a crew neck that are in matching colors, and then the top that I wanted I got in a like more neutral color. Also this stuff is kind of expensive, so this is definitely more of a splurge purchase. So first we have the shorts. I got these in a size small. I just think they're so cute. They're like a good length, they're pretty long, and then they're just like really neat. Wow, you can just tell. And they have this embossed thing, is that what it's called? I think that's what it's called. This one I got in a size medium, and it's unisex sizing. I just knew that I wanted like a nice big sweatshirt, so we have that. And then I got this top, which is in the color oat milk, and so again, not the same color, it's just neutral. And then the back, it has this like same embossed circle thing. So I will try this on. Okay, so there's no pads on the top, but this is what it looks like. I think it's very cute and perfect for early summer. And then lastly, we have the matching set. So I just got my little setup going right here. This is my lap desk. This was a very common question that me and Sarah got asked about, so we have it linked down below now, I think. The links that I added are commission links or affiliate links, so you don't have to shop through them, but if you do, then thank you very much. It's the brand Saiji, S-A-I-J-I. Also, if you don't want to go through the links, because I have absolutely no problem if you guys don't want to do that. But in a little bit, I am going to probably just start studying a little bit. Again, we just started, so we don't have that much stuff to go through. I just think that I would feel good doing that. It is now 9 o'clock. I'm once again going to have some popcorn for my snack. And I put Surviving Death on Netflix, and we just finished the first episode. It's on the second one. I think stuff like this is pretty interesting, and I also did do some studying, but I'm done with that now. I think Sierra is still studying.
Good morning, everyone. Happy Wednesday. We are halfway through the week, and it's like 7:30. We're getting ready to head to class today. We are on campus until noon.
We're gonna drive, and then after class we need to go to Target quick because Sierra has to pick something up, and then we also need to get a few other things. So we're just gonna do that during our break, and then we'll have like a Zoom at 3 o'clock. That's just like an intro for what's usually going to be our class that we have at 3 o'clock. Hopefully it doesn't last that long, but yeah, then we're going to
probably work out later after that, and probably do a little bit of studying today. Probably. So now we are going to Target, and we have to pick up a lamp for Sierra's room. We might look for a new escape, or no, it's not. It's an exit game. That's what we're gonna look for. And then we also need more dishwasher detergent, and I'm gonna get nail polish because I am going to try painting my nails at some point again. All right, so we are back from Target. We decided to make some lunch because I'm starving. So we are just having our leftover noodle dish that we have, and then we add some spinach and Parmesan on top. Yeah, so unfortunately the Target we went to did not have any of the exit games, which I just kind of assumed it would because the one in Des Moines that I went to had it, but I guess this one doesn't. So no games, but maybe we'll get some this weekend because I'm sure we'll be bored. So if you guys don't follow me on Instagram, which if you don't, then what are you doing, at Megan_Marie32, then you might know that a couple days ago from when we're recording this, I posted something on my Instagram story where I was trying out a new drink. I tried out AHA, and it was a sparkling water brand. I was basically like, it was really bad, and I was asking you guys for drink suggestions, and what I realized, first of all, was that people really care about their drink suggestions and like have super strong opinions on their drinks, because that was so interacted with, and like so many people were sending stuff and DMing me stuff. So thank you if you did that. I was looking through a lot of them, and I'll probably continue to try more in the future. But I've looked into a lot of these, but then there's like, we'll find reviews and it kind of like seems like, oh, maybe like that's not gonna be super great. Like we were super interested in trying Olipop. We heard about it, and like they have a vintage cola flavor, but then like everything was kind of saying it was just not good. And so I was like, I saw Fresca right here. We decided to get some at Target because it was there to try out, and this is good. Like this definitely seems like a pop, and it says it's soda water. I don't know what the difference between that and sparkling water is, honestly, but it's 0 calories, and it's just like nice to have maybe like another drink option to satisfy like when we want to get another pop. But you don't have to like feel bad. Yeah. Because it's still like 0 sugar, 0 calories. And like I'm not trying to say this to be like, oh, like sugar is bad for you. I'm just saying like Coke has a lot of sugar, and we drink it frequently, and so if we're just trying to keep that in check, and I don't want to just drink water all the time. Like sometimes I just want something else to drink. Yeah. People can have multiple drinks they like, and I'm just not that person that has done that yet. So I'm like expanding right now, and this is good. And I've been pretty picky with stuff. Any of the sparkling water suggestions, I usually can't get past the sparkling water taste, and that's been a problem. So this is good. You said it's by Coca-Cola? No, I didn't, which makes us even happier. We're still supporting Coke. Alright, so we are going to finish prepping for classes tomorrow. We were told to look over the slides before neuroanatomy at Zoom tomorrow, so we're doing that. And then that's all we have to do for prepping. And I think Megan and I are going to do a 2-hour Pomodoro thing just to, you know, stay on top of things. And even if we do that, like we'll still be done with stuff by 5:30 or 6. And then have the rest of the night to ourselves. So Megan and I were actually able to finish up 1 round of Pomodoro, which is good. We are now getting onto our Zoom for mostly just an intro for our ClinEd and CVO. Hopefully this takes less than an hour. It is 5:40 now. Me and Sierra finally finished studying. We actually, before our last 25-minute one, we were both so tired, so we took a quick 10-minute nap, and that helped us power through. And so now we're going to work out. We are planning on working out the rec today, but we have to book our rec appointments to make sure not too many people are there, and we just didn't do it. And so today and tomorrow we're all booked out for like times that we would have actually done it. So we're gonna work out at the rec probably Friday, Saturday, Sunday. And that just means we're doing an at-home apartment workout, which is totally fine by me. I happened to see that Kendall Ray just uploaded another video. I think that's around the time that our workout's supposed to be, so we're gonna put that on the TV and work out. We finished our workout. Megan's going to start playing Surviving Death on Netflix, which I don't know if we mentioned we watched that a few days ago. So we're gonna keep watching that and start cooking. I can show you guys the recipe. So this is what we're making. Hopefully it looks somewhat like that. It's called, I think, garlic chicken bites asparagus. Yeah, it's on eatwell101.com. And we also have some extra white rice that we're going to make with this. All right, I think Megan and I are pretty proud of our work. This is like the first, I think, non-pasta meal like we found online. So
yeah, because usually it's just like the things that we think look good and that we could manage tend to be pasta.
Yeah. So we've got our chicken, our asparagus, and then we have our white rice. There's mine. I think this looks spectacular, and I'm hoping it tastes good. But I don't really see how it could go wrong. But I've said that before.
That is really good.
It's probably one of the best times I cooked asparagus because it actually like made us do stuff to it.
Also, I literally love having bite-sized chicken because it cooks so much better than doing like large chicken breast stuff. Like me and Sierra, whenever we do like our cornflake chicken, we always get the chicken tenders because those also cook a lot better. And like when we grew up, our mom always got like chicken breasts, but then I think we just decided to try tenders one time, or maybe our mom started doing that. But it cooks so much better, it makes the whole thing 10 times better. And it's more like a cornflake per chicken ratio.
The vibes in my room are immaculate right now. I am going to watch Aladdin. I actually put a poll on my Instagram to ask if I should watch Aladdin or Hercules, and Aladdin has 69% while Hercules only has 31%. I personally would have picked Hercules because that's my favorite Disney movie, but the people have spoken, so Aladdin it is.
I'm gonna put the Surviving Death show back on Netflix, and I'm also setting up this heated blanket that we've had for a really long time, but I don't think I've used this in over a year, but it just sounded really nice, so I have to plug it in and get it all set up. Alright guys, I'm gonna get ready to go to bed, so we will see you guys tomorrow morning.
Hello everyone, happy, I almost said Wednesday, it's Thursday. We have one class on campus today. It's our applied clinical medicine class, and then we're coming home because we have a Zoom a couple hours after that. But it should be pretty like chill, low-key day, I think.
Yeah.
Probably gonna get a little bit of studying, but like not too much.
Yeah, I'm kind of like, we did most of our studying yesterday, and like not too much is being added on to today.
So should be a good day.
Sierra and I are just heating up some leftovers for lunch today. This time we're making them in a bowl. We have our next Zoom at 1 o'clock, and then that goes for an hour and 20 minutes. Then we get a 25-minute break, and this is for neuro, by the way. Then we get back on to do more neuro until from 2:45 to 4:30 if it doesn't get cut short. So I don't know how much lecture that is of neuro, but it is a lot. I was already just like struggling to like want to pay attention, and I think that part of that can be helped by maybe like being on the couch today and I'll have like some back support. My back was killing me last time. But also just the fact that we're getting a break but then having to get on for an even longer Zoom after that is, I hope that like maybe, just maybe, today's lecture will like not be until 4:30 and it's just like the time they have bookmarked for it. But after that, we pretty much finish off the week because tomorrow we just have like a 2-hour Zoom. That's like a one-time thing. So I'm just gonna get through till 4:30.
Okay, wow, 3.5 hours later, we are done with Zoom. We did get one like 15-minute break, but that's a lot.
That was a little long.
But
and it was like fine, but
yeah,
sitting and listening to a lecture for 3.5 hours.
Whew, that's a lot. We don't know how much studying we're doing today, but I'm for sure not studying right now because my brain is wiped right now. So I have some packages that I need to get from our mail area, but I'm not showing you because it's for something else. So Sierra and I are getting ready to start making some dinner. It's 6 o'clock and we're actually not doing really any schoolwork tonight because we have a lot of time this weekend to study, and so I think that we're just fine to do that. And we also don't have class really tomorrow except for 2 hours, so we have plenty of time to start studying tomorrow too. And so instead of doing leftovers, we're going to be making some cornflake chicken with broccoli and mashed potatoes because our leftovers we're going to have for lunch tomorrow. Otherwise we wouldn't have anything. We'd have to make something. So we're getting all that stuff prepared. I finished Surviving Death on Netflix. I would recommend if that stuff intrigues you, but I'm gonna need some more suggestions because I don't know what I'm gonna watch after this. Otherwise I might just go on YouTube probably. Good morning, guys. Happy Friday. I'm very excited because today we really hardly have class at all. So Sierra and I decided that means that we would work out this morning, so we're about to head off to the rec. And then definitely planning on showering when we come back, and then I'm also going to start studying because I'd like to do a good amount of that today hopefully before class, which is at 1. But then I'll probably keep studying after that, and then we have a basketball game tonight at 8, so hopefully I can just study as much as I can until then. So I just finished showering it clearly, and me and Sarah are making a grocery list because it's supposed to snow a lot tomorrow and Sunday. So if we're getting groceries, we need to get them like tonight. And so we're gonna make a grocery list. We're trying to still work on, picking stuff out that's like kind of healthy and like deciding what recipes we want beforehand. And also we've been in contact with her grandma a lot, just trying to help her out with like anything to help her get in line for vaccine. And so she asked if we could help her try and get her insurance card figured out because they need that, I think, to set up an appointment. So I think we're probably gonna FaceTime her to get that figured out. We did officially get sent in to whoever's in charge of like students at Iowa, like in the health sciences and stuff, getting vaccine lists, but we still have no idea like when our appointments will be, so hopefully we get word on that soon. But our grandpa actually already got his first dose, so that is exciting. He's got his scheduled, and then our grandparents on our dad's side don't know when their appointments are, but they are like on the list, so exciting stuff. All right, so I apologize for the loud dryer and washer in the back, but I can't really do anything about that. Megan and I are going to make some lunch. We have 1 round of leftovers. I'm going to have our garlic chicken, and Megan's going to have a taco, and then I bet we'll both have a fresco with it. And we have a 2-hour Zoom starting at 1, so we have about an hour till that. And I'll see if I can like start on studying. I don't know, maybe I won't. We'll eat, and then maybe I'll like enjoy and relax, and then we'll start studying after. So we're kind of getting situated. We still have like a half hour until our class is on Zoom. Okay, so this is my little thing that I made to do for the rest of the day, just to kind of get things organized. So obviously 1 to 3 we have our Zoom, and then I said 3 to 3:15 at break, because I just figured if that's really going to be 2 hours long, I am going to want at least some sort of a break. And then I have 3 classes that I'm wanting to study today: an hour for musculoskeletal therapeutics, an hour for cardiopulmonary therapeutics. Then we're gonna get groceries because we're doing that tonight so we don't get snowed in and can't get groceries. And then from 6 to 7:30 I have an hour and a half for neuroanatomy, just because that's our biggest class. And I just figured, 3.5 hours of studying is pretty decent, especially because we still have time for a lot of stuff this weekend. And then after that, the Iowa versus Illinois basketball game is at 8, so we'll probably order pizza then. Also, me and Sierra got frescas out with our lunch. I did drink my whole water already. I know that I should probably drink more water, but that's good for me. And this is really, it's been game-changing for me and Sierra. Really enjoyable. I would compare it to, because I know people like to have like, what would it taste like? Honestly, if you've had sparkling water, this is not that. It's soda water. It literally tastes like it has the same feeling as pop, like you're drinking pop.
Same energy.
I think it's really similar to 7-Up, so if you like 7-Up, I don't even know what the nutrient factors on 7-Up are. Like, what if it's the exact same? I don't know, but this is really similar. All right, so it's 3:15. Megan and I finished up our IPE Zoom. It was about 2 hours, and then we took a mini break. And now we are going to do the Pomodoro for 2 hours to study 2 of our classes, and then we'll take a break to go grocery shopping, do all that fun stuff. So let's get studying. So Sierra and I just got back from grocery shopping and putting our groceries away. So we still have to study neuro. And I think that I'm also going to order pizza, because that's what we're doing for dinner tonight right now, and schedule it to be delivered around 12 or 7:45, hopefully, because that'll be right before the game. We'll be done studying at that time, hopefully. We're probably, like we said, we were gonna start studying again around 6, but grocery shopping took a little longer, so it's 6:15. So we'll just have to see how that plays out. Maybe we won't study for an hour and a half. Maybe we'll do like an hour and 15. I'm gonna order. We do Papa John's taco pizza with breadsticks. It's incredible. Don't get Papa John's regular pizza though. I'm not a proponent of that. All right, studying is done. Iowa basketball has started and pizza has arrived. Even though I said deliver a half hour ago, it took that long.
And so I was like,
the pizza place is not far.
It is not far, and I'm a patient person. I was waiting in here, like I was like at 7:40, I kind of like got up from studying, and I was like, oh wait, I have my shoes ready. And at like 7:51, I was like, maybe, just maybe, because we did like contactless delivery, but we always do that, but usually they still always call because we're in an apartment. And I was like, there was one time Jimmy John's like ended up leaving something outside our apartment door, so I was like, I'll go check there. It's kind of taking a while. I wait and wait and wait. And then at 8:10 or so, I was like, I should really probably call or something. Even though like I hate calling, but I called. And so he was like looking at stuff, and I was like on hold for like a minute or two. And he was like looking my order up. And he was like, well, it says our delivery driver like left it at 7:45, which means like this guy should have been here like 5 minutes after that. And so then I was like, I'll go like walk out front, but I've never gotten a call from anyone. And so then he was like, if he doesn't get there in 5 minutes, like call you back. And then I walk out front, and then 2 minutes later I got like a call from the actual driver, and he pulled up shortly after that. But I was just like, what was that? And there was no like, you know, Papa John's usually does like the tracker thing, but with scheduled delivery there was like nothing to link me to that at all. So I just had to be in the unknown, and I was like, where's my pizza at? But I'm starving, so this looks delicious. Alright, so we are going to end the vlog here because after we're done watching the Iowa game, we're probably not going to do much anyways. We score 50-50 right now, so it's in the second half. Hopefully you guys enjoyed this week in our life. Officially finished our first week of classes, and yeah, it was a long week. You guys
start going by faster.
Honestly, if you guys enjoy this video, make sure you give it a thumbs up and also subscribe to our channel if you haven't already.
Also, make sure you check out me and Sierra's podcast called According To, available everywhere that podcasts are available.
And we will see you guys in our next video. Bye.
Bye.